All right, we are live here at the Easthampton Community Center with Robin Bielecki, who's the Executive Director. The Easthampton Community Center is a hub of multiple community-based activities and also a resource for low-income individuals and families who make use of its food pantry. The ECC helps distribute food to 3,600 people every month from Easthampton and several surrounding communities, including through summer lunch and brown bag programs for children and seniors that's been aided through funding from Cooley Dickinson Healthcare through its Healthy Communities grant program and other sponsorships. We also have Director of Community Health from Cooley Dickinson, Jeff Harness, who helps determine community resources that might be eligible for funding under Cooley Dickinson's assessments. How are you guys doing today?
Good. Good morning.
So we're here today because what's going on, Robin?
Today is our brown bag day. We do one a month, and it's always the first Tuesday. So this program we do through the Food Bank of Western Mass, and Cooley Dickinson was great enough to say that we could add to those bags by adding fresh fruit. So we're very excited to be adding fruits and vegetables to the regular brown bags, the cans, and the boxes of food.
And so you give these out once per month, people come by and pick them up?
Yes.
And how long has the Easthampton Community Center been around for?
We started 47 years ago.
47 years ago. What other services besides your food pantries do you have in the building?
Oh gosh, we have a lot of classes that go on. We have karate classes and weight loss classes and yoga classes. We have our knitting group that knits for area hospitals and nursing homes. There's just a lot of activities. We have 5 Alcoholics Anonymous groups that meet here. And then all of the people that come for our food pantry. We have our backpack program for kids that'll be coming up soon. So we'll be doing backpacks and getting everybody off to school.
All right. So back to the food stuff here. Who exactly benefits from the funding that you receive from Cooley Dickinson and in what ways?
Well, the funding that we have gotten for about 4 years now, this is, I believe, our 4th year, we get funding for our kids bag program. And what we do is we buy fresh fruit for the children. We also get 2 memberships to the local community farm so that we have the kids eating lots of fresh fruits and vegetables along with everything else that they get. And they get breakfast, lunch, and snacks for a week, each week when they come in.
All right. And Jeff, do you want to maybe talk about how exactly some of these programs get determined to be eligible for funding through Cooley Dickinson grants and sponsorships?
Sure. Cooley Dickinson, like all hospitals, puts some money aside to address unmet community need. So we go through a process every 3 years where we look at data, we talk to people, and we get information about what the needs are in the community that we might be able to address. And a couple of years ago, we realized in Easthampton that cancer and heart disease rates were a little higher in the surrounding communities. There may be a lot of reasons for that, but we suspected that historical use of tobacco might be one reason. And we put some funding towards projects on that. And we suspected that we could maybe make some impact on improving healthy eating and be more physically active. So we made some targeted investments over the years and are delighted to support the Easthampton Community Center.
What was it about Easthampton Community Center that you thought to be particularly effective, or did you just sort of look at its history of programs that it's already had running? And
So when we decided to start focusing on Easthampton, we put the call out to local organizations in the schools in the city, and we wanted to offer several grant opportunities, and several organizations stepped forward, and we still fund some of those, but over time we were not able to fund everything we might want to because we want to make money available for other communities. But the Easthampton Community Center's mission, serving people who are low income and who have need, and Robin's enthusiasm and credibility and relationships with people who need those services make it a really compelling place to want to support.
Great. Robin, what does it mean to you, the center, and the community to have the support of institutions, including Cooley Dickinson, to help fulfill your mission to serve Easthampton residents?
Well, it's long been our mission to see that people got food, but also good food. And by having this extra funding and knowing that we can go to the farm and get extra vegetables and fruit, my most compelling story was a little girl that came in and got an apple. And she looked at it and said, "What do I do with it?" And I said, "It's an apple. You can just eat it." And her mom said she had never had an apple. She had had applesauce. So for those children, it's just a great thing to give them bananas and oranges and apples, and knowing that they're getting fresh fruit is just a great thing.
And how exactly has the donation, this most recent one pertaining to seniors, how has this helped your distribution?
Well, we are very excited about growing, even, having more seniors come in for brown bags, and because it's a terrific program. It's that extra bit of food every single month, and knowing that we can help with food, then they can afford their medicines, they can afford the electric bill and other things that are important for them, and we can help by giving them food.
Great. Jeff, are there, I know that Cooley Dickinson's been doing a lot of things in Easthampton. Is that in response to a certain particular community assessment, and are there other similar programs in Easthampton right now that Cooley Dickinson is helping to fund?
Right, so our original interest in Easthampton was related to the data. Like I said earlier, the rates of heart disease and cancer deaths were a little higher than we might have anticipated, but we know Easthampton is changing. It's a growing, vibrant community with just a lot of really great things going on, and it just really felt like the right time to jump in with our support. We know that our little bit of funding isn't going to save the world, but we can show our support for Robin, other projects that we have going on, including working with the schools. They have a tremendous gardening program where they're incorporating food and growing into their coursework and into the school lunches. A lot of enthusiasm by the schools, the teachers, and parents on that. Over the years, we've also funded other nonprofits, the Council on Aging, the city itself, Treehouse Foundation. Those come to mind as projects that we've worked with.
Great. And Robin, before we let you go here, we should probably mention some of the other organizations that help with these programs. Did you say the Food Bank of Western Massachusetts is a partner in this process?
Oh, absolutely. They are one of our big partners. We get a lot of our food there, and local businesses, the Rotary Club, the Kiwanis, the police and the fire department all have done food drives for us. We have a big golf tournament that the police department has sponsored in years past. We do our road race when everybody gets to come out and raise money for turkeys at Thanksgiving. So this is just a really good plus. We work with the nutritionist at the food bank. They're going to be coming next month with recipes and ideas for using the fruit that we're giving the seniors. So we're really excited about that, and we've worked with them, with the children. We've done nutrition classes with the children to show them great things to do with fresh vegetables and fresh fruit. So just fun things that they can do, making smoothies, and so it's just a really good partnership. We're also a member of the United Way of Hampshire County, and right now we're in the middle of our diaper drive. So we partner with everybody to try and fulfill our mission, which is to serve the citizens in the greater Easthampton area.
Great. And last but not least, all the vegetable produce comes from right up the road at Mountain View Farm.
A large portion of it, we have some local farmers that bring in things. The Grow Food Northampton comes in once a week with vegetables. Red Fire Farm in Granby, they come in with things. So we try to incorporate as much fresh vegetable as we can get our hands on.
And the fruit that Cooley Dickinson is helping to add to the brown bags, where is that coming from?
We order that through Big E's supermarket here in town. They do a great job for us and make sure that we get really great fruit.
Excellent. Well, thank you both very much for being here. You have another hour or so left in your distribution, and I believe there are probably people at the door trying to get in right now. So thanks again for taking the time to talk to us about this program, and have a great day.